All right. First one to check after a quick turnaround since the last game. Players who might have been ruled out or maybe ruled back in as you head into this 2-game week.
Yeah, right now it appears that no one will be ruled out. We just got done with training, and a couple of guys are carrying a couple things, but I think that looks positive. On the flip side, no one will be returning for this match versus Nashville.
And speaking of the 2 games, obviously you are in urgent need of points, but it is a quick turnaround between Nashville and New England. Do you pour everything into the just from a physical standpoint, have to weigh things heading into a second game?
Yeah, look, I think everyone understands the importance of this first match. We certainly can't look ahead by any means to what Saturday looks like. We only have 3 left, so they're all important clearly. But I think everyone would expect, as they should, that we're going to go as full on as much as we can against Nashville to try to get 3 points. Yep.
We'll go to Bruce Murray.
Hey, Troy, how are you?
Great, thanks, Bruce.
Hey, you talked about veteran leadership in the last presser, and sure enough, up pops our great goal scorer in Benteke, but Jared Stroud on the other side of the field. I mean, that's not easy just to flip over there, for a game. Can you talk about the versatility, like the homie playing multiple? That's got to be a huge plus.
Yeah, it is a plus to have guys like Jared and Christian fill multiple roles this year. I think a number of guys have done that, and they've done that in a selfless fashion. I mean, it doesn't benefit Jared by being lower in the field from an attacking standpoint. He's a guy that creates goals for himself and his teammates, and he's having one of the best seasons that he's had all year long. But I think that was what was necessary for the night, and could be the case again tomorrow night versus Nashville. We're gonna look at a few different things in that regard, but I think what you see from the group, though, is every individual is willing to step up and do what's necessary for the team to be able to compete. And Jared's a guy this is in his 5th, 6th season of his career, and we depend on him so much, especially defensively. I mean, he really gives us a lot of clear structure, and many times the first sprint, and many times a lot of ball wins. So we're going to need that from him on the night, as well as his productivity in the final third.
Follow-up. What was going through your mind when Lucas Bartlett came out of the frame like Superman and threw himself on that ball? Because we were all really nervous up there. It was so obvious, but Alex, it was very difficult for him to probably think that. But from Superman, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just shows again the type of character that's in someone like Lucas and many players in our team. They're trying to put everything on the line right now. It's a sacrifice to be able to get this team into the playoffs, and we needed 3 points on the night, and that was a moment in the match where it could have gone either way. And that Lucas has been in those moments many times this year, as of many of his teammates, and we're going to need those types of plays down the stretch here in these final 3 matches because I think the margins are so tight, and he's the type of person that's going to be wanting to step up in a big moment and make a big play like that.
Great luck. Good luck today.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll go to Jimena next. Jimena, you're muted.
Okay, Coach. So tomorrow is a big day. I would like you tell me how was today training. We're having a lot of raining today here in Washington D.C. in the DMV area. I know that Nashville we're gonna have a better conditions tomorrow. 75 degrees. How was training camp today?
Yeah, the energy was great today. I think the guys really enjoyed the training session. We know what the moment presents in terms of the pressure and the weight, and I think everyone wants that right now. I mean, this is the type of, if you're going to get into the playoffs, then this is the type of atmosphere that you need to have and also to step up to and meet the type of expectations and requirements that we have in front of us right now. So I was really happy with training today, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night.
Also, last time when we faced Nashville, we won. So this time tomorrow, are we ready to win?
I mean, I know the guys are going to give everything that they have for 3 points. I think that they all know what's at stake. The last match, I think, is a little bit of a hard one to compare because of it being a couple months ago, and then also at that particular time, they didn't have BJ in place as the head coach. So I think that they're different than they were a couple months ago. They've been in pretty good form lately, and it's going to be a tough match.
And how's going to be the trip? Because it's early today, and how is the transition to travel here to Washington, D.C.? Well, in that case, you're in Virginia. How is going to be the whole process to travel? Do you have enough time to rest and be prepared for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I think the guys are well rested, and hopefully our travel is smooth later this afternoon, and we get in tonight and we get ready for tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
And Coach, we just have one last question submitted via Zoom. Christian Benteke is currently leading the Golden Boot race. Can you talk about his season so far, and what would it mean for him to win this award?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big topic for us, and Christian has really carried this team throughout the entire season. I mean, without his production, we wouldn't be in the mix to be in the playoffs, you know. So hopefully we can come through and be able to secure a few more points. And I think it would be a disservice to him not to the season he's had, for him to potentially win the Golden Boot and for us not to be in the postseason. That would be a huge disservice to Christian. And we all want it for him. We want him to win the Golden Boot, not just because of the selfish reasons that if he's scoring goals, then we are probably in contention to win matches. But he deserves it at this point in his career, the way that he continues to prepare and push himself. And, you know, we haven't had that in our club since Dwayne Di Rosario and I think Luciano Acosta were the last two to win. And I don't think we've had a 20-goal scorer since Luciano Acosta in 2007. So this is something that we absolutely, or excuse me, Luciano Emilio. I'm dating myself a little bit by the present tense of Luciano Acosta. But this is something that we want for our club. We want to have a 20-plus goal scorer. We want to have that person lead us into the postseason. And we want to celebrate that in the right fashion at the right time. There's still work to do in both regards, though. For 3 matches left, Christian's got work to do, and we've got work to do. So Nashville's another opportunity for us to accomplish both things.